because in a Bank of Ghana, to me eboka 34.95 billion Ghana cedis. Oh, the bad dollar more 3.18 billion. Sika according to IMF no is less than this one. Yeah, the 3 billion IMF your conditionality is almost already mine, including any domestic debt exchange. And only kind of rata bonnie away any no domestic debt exchange. Meanwhile, ya boka Bank of Ghana declares ya boka 3.18 billion, and according to Bank of Ghana Nakasa report, this is just a car a year for the fiscal year of 2025. Sikane ehwane boka no. What is that? What are the sources of the debt? Other Bank of Ghana may itemize sources of that debt. It is to divert attention from Bank of Ghana kawe or mabo. Imagine that this same person here what to know dear to the power here. Say MPP President Kufuor also we arrogantly and ignorantly bullying President Kufuor so we this person even Okoya ko can say Haja Fati na just say asema oyusuma no come to me koka because suma mano to the point that on Haja Fati is suma kanfo. You see his hatred for Kanfo. Ni hatred that me can ye Kanfo be friend on now ethnocentric comment. This person is attacking accounts. He's attacking accounts. No. Asema o can say Haja Fati sebi o there. Oh no, or say sebi brusem predu as me to me kan menum ti na me bu sebi no. Say Haja Fati ajimi. Enti Haja Fati no de nani bonyama koma Kanfo. Na just say, can you imagine? When did human character, when that human character derived from tribe and ethnic group? Obia ni moja one. Subain Subain and yet tribe related. Subain and yet ethnic group related. And anybody who has had exposure, Obia what's in a classroom, Obia was street knowledge, street sense, no crime him say. Ethnic Subain. And yet baby are free. Subaya one kasa said ya about life. And yet baby are free. But this person has continued with Didi Aja Fatiata friend 10 years. They say you be and a cofre will be 10 years and by now there's an uproar. Didi chief imam at them send chromophone in our Koran and the toilet. Still Moody nature supporting him. Moody nature supporting, and he's trying so hard to justify the insult. To justify it, to divert attention from 3.18 billion now Bank of Ghana for action no. Kufuor and now President Kufuor and now obi for buying and uncle boss aka we go and branch when can 24/7 obedi di atem. And 24-hour economy no better than 24-hour insults, 24-hour abuse, 24-hour bullying. And one uncle the bebo 24-hour of bullying. And so no. The so-called agent for the principal for now here do mama mama ni scanning ade or dey de no omonko aka ma 34.95 billion diversity tax me say yen untumi fa Toyota Camry o say Lantra o say hwan untumi fa me da yen cars ye kuru no mitwi kra yen ye say cars papa bi yen can say what dinipa time with something that is so sacred to say war. Ochina no avegna ode nana ya or you soft o nana or you good me say bedi wechi you go talk through America car oko car max ya urade America any mistake meant like I had your head throw nana ya dey me say oh you good or the amount 14 cross line e bra first nana udidi atem no bien feel no kitchen cabinet for no. Diversity taxes me say emfa sikano we $3.18 billion. $3.18 billion Bank of Ghana is can we gold now got 19 tons of gold we will not allow any diversity taxes to maza mukochi abronya 1 million times to grant for we they deal with abronya say court of competent jurisdiction and nothing as they say omu push ya say the omu the law judges for begum judge ne kwani ehurahura no judge awu betimi ama obema judgment omu mpani am ya sama ya ma kitchen blogger no do attempt to the stand na no ne papa case court onzo be ye judge no a judge wa koni square radi nyankopon and again NDC fan ka he ya obey ye judge no watch your back threaten the judge yanka he and so to me kwachi abronye say publication of false news which me kwachi obi why billboard say Mahama Dumso is back Me say the Mahama I know will never approve say Uncle Obi because Wakase Tia Mahama. The Mahama I know will never do that. Enti Mahama Krona ono wabano. Sa President Mahama ya waba say and the President Mahama I know. This one there is a different President Mahama. The President Mahama I know will never tell anybody. He will never tell anybody. What I say? Because they see an issue about the MPI Akochini. This is an issue that Ghanaians ought to know what the details is. And it's sad. Because I don't like that they will do politics with anything, including MPI Akochini. No. There should be no politics in this matter. Ono na bia so akwakoya na de na FBI for renwa. Ono ankasa so it must come out clean. What I say must come out clean, not pay the lawyers. No mean defending everybody is there's presumption of innocence. Yet you be a man say you are innocent and to proving guilty. What I say, you know, and also our rights to be defending also you're innocent. So this matter should not even be politicized, but it's very instructive and very interesting. Say a whole first saying MP. And look at how a MP, very interesting. Asante Achima Gogo is an MPP stronghold, but for the first time, you know, independent candidates and were winning. And because he was such a sensation, you know, everybody was interested in how he became MP, and he appears to be the darling boy of Nkrofua or more area a constituency. So that's good. It's immediate anything for young man be our person or politics or any year I support it. But it's very interesting. Say FBI for are interested in an MP. And for that, because FBI for most sorry can check. And the American law no before Mbeka say you be net some more probable cause. America for law no before I bet you no net some more probable cause. Probable cause this are more particular issues to be. See, this is American law. American law before power many to me say beche. And for that matter, no boy within the jurisdiction of America. And no why you be against federal law no. No. Now, international arrester, they must even prove beyond the probable cause. Because our probable cause, no cry, no say, it was said, prosecutors, FBI for no prove it. There are particular issues to be aware, and they have to produce evidence to a judge. Tio, because America, for more law, no constitution, no they can arrest without a warrant. It's not just MP, no money cano, and no money. From the manifest of flight, no fire from Ghana say he was on the flight. Because FBF, and I'm sure they know, say in Ghana, no, Omunim say there's immunity. And to be immunity, a Ghana no to mean channel because he's a member of parliament, or the person has parliamentary immunity. And with the parliamentary immunity, no to mean channel. And they waited as MP to quite pet that parliamentary immunity within the boundaries of Ghana, within the jurisdiction of Ghana, or try Ghana immunity in Yaduma be to bet me channel. But within Ghana, there, to be channel because of high immunity. No, what I say, it's not much. Yeah, so it's in America said before Krana FBI for now your homework career, a dear issue in no more MP no my established that. And then one issue because they catch America for no, or before Mbeka said, or more a year friend saying. Probable cause against you. Not just somebody to say, I'm a woman who say, hey, why you B, why you C, why you say, or more evidence, I need money in a normal boom. Mama, they call judge, ho. A judge has some only more, no man catch a judge and say, judge, when the evidence I war against Asubesi, we need him for questioning for this. And then I say, yes, keke. On to me, America for to me, judge, on say, ya say. MP na you say into a question no, and your probable cause is not enough to satisfy the requirement of probable cause. Into also we said no, your evidence I just a paper will be our transfer is way the call. We are investigating. I was so the judge, no. One, now they are not to two. Why no so information now they are to why now they can't home. Now they are judge, no not judge name was okay. Now this one can amount to probable cause. Just say and you know, so announce someone in the law, that the MP has questions to answer. Answer na judge, you know, I'm a quite say munje warrant. No more the warrant to across the border. Ediaba Holland. And you see, it said the Ghana, yane America for prisoner exchange, you know. Most of the countries need be any America for signing this contract. Yet chubia. Tina book trick and more chance on bet you on the American. Because Ghana, yane America for prisoner exchange. And Tina Mahama one no. Yadi get more detainees about Ghana no. What I said, President Mama about first one no. Yadi get more for Guantanamo Bay for Ghana. Yadi one more Ghana. because you need America for signing contract, a prisoner exchange contract. And Omo for the him say, although money Ghana for us have prisoner exchange contract because of parliamentary immunity, they protect the MP. Omo China ye. It is adia Omo China na MP ni ko Hollanda. Omo Holland omo prisoner exchange bia. Omo signing omo other friends saying issues. I be ma no to metimi action wo ho no mo extradite they call America. So what you say? Nti no omo trapping wo ho no. Enti for we monitoring MP no. Monitoring him every minute, every second from Ghana, every corner. Otuni nice everywhere because Otu kwanko Dubai I want to mean kochino. Because America ni Dubai for shada ni sa close e yini bi. E just say you san come back ni Dubai for ko negotiate. To kai say na mo na sem buy ya. Okoshe Dubai no. You have to take us a lot of a year before answer na ni Dubai for ne kwa kasa. What you say answer na Dubai for ne kasa okay. Omo de na mo ambema ye. Initially no mo person de na mo ambema ye. Because Dubai no one of the places will be caught no koka hono ma e be yadin so mbetimi release ni pakro no de na ma. What you say? And this one is very very interesting. Very interesting MP there. So Misuma Asante Achima go for because they were so hopeful say enka young MP awaba full of hope say enka ono de ne nsam wo bi kakra na enka oye passionate about youth no area hono enka bi the sound vision no ebeboa but when you say crime there in most countries no crime near expiry dates. Into your bonnet, na your criminal, na your 10 years of cry on my becho. But I'm saying, say, there's presumption of innocence. If you America for law, if you Holland, Amsterdam for almost law. In fact, the hair go na your chin, no. And what they the seat of any convention, international convention. And the Holland for a signatory to some of the UN humanitarian conventions. It to me, yeah, the basa and the MP no actually there, but to me, the basa or what I said, granted, for say action no. We all should understand that MP no obi abetime basa and them ranimo he is presumed innocent until say America for be prove say or you guilty and or you guilty no to mean proving no Holland. So I suspect what the Americans are trying to do no is that to get him extradited to America. Then yes, I probable cause evidence no mo woni nyina mo di ni nyina before court, and I have not seen the charges yet. I'm waiting to see the America for FBI from the Baba whether it's state offense one person on the channel because once America no more state sovereignty the state be our law and some no more federal law no your law can see na America can see na see one ngata law into whether a federal law because I suspect that this one will be federal issue say a federal law no no mo dey ya na dia na honorable asomese because na make it before FBI for kwa be monitor. See a chance will be through country, no country for no. Let us say they don't just have probable cause, but they have particularity of those probable cause. They have particularity of those probable cause. MP, but at this time, MP have very, very good lawyers. He needs some very, very good lawyers who can defend him. But America law, yeah, some key principles be in Ghana and family maybe need but say bro ya coaching a bail cry kasi ma bail obi person share where the power lies you yes ma bail although Martin Pebudi case no go Supreme Court say all offenses are bailable but if you obi be bailable but America for the law need a solid due process law say Ghana new Sanya Ghana new once I watch chinipa na wo say o de na ba American law no you must make sure say due process be ye adwuma when you Guantanamo Bay issue ni bi na America for be say ye be waterboarding and be untumi ye MP no waterboarding onye terrorists untumi nko ye you must allow due process to work enti mama ye nya abotre na nko for person omo crucify MP no before his time no munya abotre because America due process must work. And they must prove their case be against the EFS, against the MP. Yes, I'm sorry, as MP. It's 100. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you must prove against him. Say a criminal at the federal level. You must prove the case in federal court. They prove their case to federal court. First, I should about cross it's idea and idea Americans. I against Americans that you can't the American law. It's not America course. Idea now and it's a why you two Americans are you come under American position because you're against Americans and why you're against American interest. It's in any maybe on my Etigan and Tias and we must ensure that we understand the law. But me say my yankem crucify pino. Due process must work. Ghana name due process. Yeah, person do be out to jail. Yeah, person be na. Or I start here and go na yan chomona. Yeah, okay, tell NDC for BC and go chase gold and go to more airport. So as we go say, shame on all those people. Almost due process I say. And I make a the law is not in anybody's hand so. And the law is not in anybody's mouth. No monty I say, because I want to law I say. Lord and show be anu. And show be so to. To me, because I mean, I'm a banty, or I am coach, or I am coach, or our case is negotiation. You go to court and prove your case. Oko, the judges crack, or shut that, and the judges crack go good case, so you must still prove your case beyond reasonable doubt. The standard is clear. Well, prove a case beyond reasonable doubt. Now, convicting if I appeal. Come to me, nobody can use the court to bully anybody. In fact, last my boss, something like that, was very apt talking about how it appears that I buying the weaponization of the law. The same law, no, to the extent that police vote to me to be said, what can't send you a WhatsApp? Hey, if I send another buy and the WhatsApp messages stitching for the end Ghana and came to me now, it's a shame. Oh, and I catch a President Mama, no more go anymore as a President Mama, so anymore. These NDC for no much they are disgracing you. Because they could for the buy no status or the WhatsApp message to change for or the billboard or because billboard and near China. So they can go for some. Because the Kufuado time people really attack the Kufuado. Papa meeting cry kokra okoda yeno. Akokra ni ti mugiyaro. The Kufuado also was not making things easier for people. Sometimes ukwano akokacho necessary. Oh no my yeno. But Kufuado ko say WhatsApp messages IGP to make a say bra. Yeah, I was so bad investigation because I was sending WhatsApp message about this, about that. How did we get here? How did we get here? Say, in a country like Ghana, and then they to me the WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp messages, billboard, doom so I scam back, oh, young cochino, you show where the power lies. Next time, Uncle Kabu. It's a shame to President Mama, mine. Omo yes, and they are disgracing President Mama's government. And we say, yeah. Your committee and we will never stop talking until says and trough warning now giant trono mudino. Sa smear campaign young goody penny massy near divert attention no Emma China. Anytime they will drop any insult, any attack, any malicious false statement, we will come and debunk it. Ya baba be debunk it. Obia nye beman chen obia nchie dia and obi tua a John. Yen nyina ye tuebi. Yes, if you have hatred for accounts, that's your problem. Obedantem. Yeah, ma crime my own internet ni medid you be at them and set it tribes against each other. Ghana ye one. Obia sunche obi. Ye one. Ye united front. Passport ye kuta obi ifofro bi eni no Ghana passport. Ye ni Nkran passport, ye ni Asante passport, ye ni Infante passport, ye ni Bruno passport, ye one Ghana passport. Obi anje obi. It will be our cassette or any other tribe, religious group and a tribal group. Me, I'll be the first person to condemn it. By ye more be also quite more for the personal hatred. The personal hatred. And may attack one group say I can for Haja Fati, support I can for the media Haja Fati atom. Emma quine. Emma so. Satem didn't the maso. Your hatred. I mean, this is the person who can go to the extent that lawyer Penny Samson Lade Ayenini. Somebody who are brain more genius and obey a lawyer.
Are genuine concerns by the community, right? Yes.
A whole Samson Lade Ayenini. This person can insult something and say that something was halitosis. Something that they and unconforming. They a disgraceful person who I want to be lazy something shoe. Who bet me about this something attempt. A lawyer in his own right. Obi awa bought the bra from the newsroom. Aye, Jumamo Ababe do so. A man who is an inspiration to many people. Through him, several people have become lawyers. Who to be did not attempt so a halitosis patient. Now, classmates need something. Something you don't get to cry your mate. Now something wrong. And yet, NDC for me come. And so NDC for you almost have something in our program so. Omu we are not much something in our program so. You insult, you allow your agent to insult something. Movie and I'm something program so. Moje dia ho. moje de ho mo patena something programs aya na mo se moje de mu didi ni panatem ye mu wi anuma akotena ni program so it's a shame and I'm kasa as long as we see first na yes yan kasa and na de be kasa first yes yan kasa na de will fire me na be man kwado bobi an say I'm not defending anybody but I don't understand why the sudden who bobi an say na wo brai kitchen bloggers you omu di matem di mi kunu atem di obi a otufo atem no bobi am say one kasa o and I'm not saying say you are obliged to talk and by force obe kasa mom de but maybe busam say why is it that suddenly if you is talking I have every right to talk me na me say me kasa say also nti ase ada say wa wasemo me dey me say me kasa me na be ma kwabra bobi an say over the years or no be wi ase obi anim say bobi an has worked. And Bobby and Sawoti radio so from Asempa to Accra FM to Power FM. How many times are we at their kitchen bloggers in your mini teletubbies or muye? So openly, did Bobby and Saw fire. But pa say, obey the attempt said you Abua Cassiane, you're reducing the to Abua Cassia, diversionary tacticity, the Abua Cassia, Abe Yanko for Nadiachi, Abua Cassia, no, I divert attention. Yeah, Bobby Aquine. Abua Cassia, and Maso. So nobody will obi allow obi monya abokwase ni biom. Yeah, makwanyo. Ghana yo de shemaima yakoy anim. It's a country that has come so far. Yeah, makwan obi meye na abokwase ntino. Na wo de ababet na wo say debi. Debi emaso. Inti whether ye haja fati me kra me ti haja fati wa fire wa ye me da. Enso me mind because oyoba oyemami pani ne man ne nanam no kra ebro so we will not allow anybody so haja fatia e bibi na ye mistake talk about the issue without insulting haja fati obi anani ebie. That's what matured rational exposed civilized people do. Civilized politicians, that's what they do. So obi aye bibia, you discuss the issue now why you know condemn issue no. We talk about the person. And you say, Abua Kwasia Mamini Hufi, and our bathroom, and our bad Sebi, Bruce, and pray the Asansa 1 million, Sebi, which make 2 was sent to 2 Fred, Haja Fatisa Kwasia Ba. Hey, Obama would if you are passing a peer by, you can say this to a woman. They are why and attack that issue. But you to do this, there's nothing that justifies this. No matter the haja fatia, so why you couldn't in the past, cry, or be cry, couldn't say the person is presumed innocent and to proving guilty in a court of competent jurisdiction. What do you want at the court? What do you want at the court? Anyone noom na what jelly or beer one. All right, I would do one jelly or beer now, beer now, one tea. I do want he cries why I do want him to the via on brodoni cheesy. I do bring he cried on brodoni or brodoni cheesy. As what the one not what did you be attempt? Did you be attempt till that kingdom come? Such a man. And yet also Antonio Monfrel. When they are champion atta, we are bear match and will be Antino. So I know what they are there be and you'll be
These are genuine concerns by the community, right?
Yes. It's important for me to address these matters systematically. And in that regard, it's also
to once away a minipa a frax. Aka lawyer Kwame Okufu. Nya Kwame Okufu asem na meka mpese me fa mini abema Samson lade ayi ni asema na oka because na no Samson ka say niema amoye no enye niema papa. It's something that mood disgrace your friend saying because you are weaponizing the law against your opponent. But before I remember that video, no, so let me play this one to you and then Baumia ko share for okay, I have that video. So hang on. I'll show you that video in a moment. Okay, let me remove this one. Okay. So Baumia ko share want to be mono way to amofo. This is something that I told Baumia to do long ago. Mitana na kaze Baumia time abronya mo start so mo yem kofo ni say Baumia call the people to order. Call the people to order na Baumia mo anye. But listen, ono afa de Baumia na ade na over na otu ba want to be mo for so mo yesterday. Listen.
The Mamuna best wishes for the contest that Moko. Now, the important to say, more campaigner. Keep in mind, say after the contest, we will have to unite the party. So, Kasa Mobekam, not insults or denigrating your opponent. No, I will not endorse that. Tell the delegates why they should vote for you. That is
I don't know,
don't go in.
Motidi about Omiakana, but essentially what Baumia was saying, so two or more for about politics of insults, any attack near the now moyen, and that is what your friend saying. He was advising them against, you know. Okay, Motimenka, okay, very, very good. Motidi about Omiakano, but I think the Baumia is late because time almost started primary. Now, Bronya, they actually Abronya win, is avoidable. Abronya was semi, I actually Abronya Munya avoidable. Senka ashasi abronya mo starting so omo didi atem ashasi want to me starting so omo kasana ba omi amotin omo a and a lot of these things they could have avoided arrest because no politics na mo ye no so wo ye politics na onim say wo opponent no onyawa obechiwa na wada ho so onim say wo opponent onyawa obechiwa na wada ho so on twen made ni nsi ansa na wakoka say ansa na wakoka say ba mo no muntie futuo nti mpese mo twen ma mo opponent ye beche mo ansa na mahu bibia koka. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Mo betwen ma asamasi and Baumia tia abronya mo ne wuntumi at the time and some of these things here ma enti ama onokra meeting kra basui and ka we nyina could have been avoided. All this thing could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Enti I hope say dear omo ye no is something that won't to me now won't to me na crack I couldn't need cry. He should be able to listen. Also tear futuo or tear futuo abronya munina they have to listen for a futuo because and yet politics should not be as a result of insult. But let me take you from there now. MP because MP for them almost more elections be a mobile by any idea. You see that I always tell party for say politicians like tear futuo. When they are empowered, they don't listen. When they go to opposition to tear futuo. Because MPP for the fact that NDC for messing up with this unnecessary arrest of Nkomfo diverting their own attention. NDC now cry divert on one kasa attention from 24-hour economy no. On one kasa NDC no or diverting attention from 24-hour economy no. What I say? They are diverting their own attention from 24-hour economy no. And this and who focusing on 24-hour economy now and can 2.5 years you can do so much. And the fact that NDC is frustrating itself. And ye guarantees that we MPP automatic Ghana for better one 2028. It is about me status on your mo kasa no one kasa ye no one can no more work ye. Politics in the elections, mun namu say NDC MPP mun namu wiem. Nti eduru one ma. Both parties will roll out their own plan to manipulate the system here and there. They will roll out their plan to manipulate it here and there. It is up to them. So when you're serious about winning elections now, even giving Ghanaians a good contester, unity no a key. Now you can't entia Muamasem. You can't entia Muamasem. So let me take you to me brasam selade ayeni kan ya okase. It appears government way is weaponizing law no. It's a publication of false news. They are weaponizing it against omo opponents here, i.e. MPP for. What do you listen?
That's a cycle of hypocrisy. The irony is as thick as it is tragic. From the arrest of Adenta Kumi or Hiniba of Wuntumi Radio to Sir Obama of Pokwase, Abronya DC, the Baba Amandos, this regime is proving that political memory is conveniently short. When in opposition, the NDC and John Mahama were loud and righteous in condemning Akufo-Addo for resorting to speech-chilling tactics. They rightfully attacked the abuse of the vague Section 208 of the criminal offenses of punishing false news that could cause fear and panic. They did not only join the crusade against that provision in the 1960 law, they raised their voices against the sister section 76 of the 2018 Electronic Communications Law. But as the proverb goes, the more things change, the more they stay the same. What happened to the round condemnation that greeted the arrest of Bobia Ansah or Mensa Thompson or David Tamaklo of the WhatsApp News only a few years ago. Because they are affiliated with the NDC, they have a different blood running in them. The repressive laws of yesterday have become the necessary tools of today, depending entirely on whose hands are on the gavel. And we see you continuing to defend the indefensible. I'm talking about the opposition. Look, some of the comments made by these guys are plain reckless and indefensible. Those who seek a decent and orderly society must never be heard trying to justify crude insults and blatant falsehoods. We leave that shameless partisan gymnastics to the politicians who only find their conscience and voice when they lose their power. However,
where they may boss something like they make us where they apt, when politicians weaponize the law against their opponents, say who they kitchen blogger did attempt, did penny fall like President Kufuor, did Hajia Fatimo, did a mass CID boss, did Nana Bass Anamwatem, say why me here mo, did attempt people who qualification rule omo because I understand there's a kitchen blogger and SHS crowd when we. And yet all these women here, including a member said something, they are all well. Just say any power common street knowledge more than you, but you insult them. But what ye ubi quiet billboard? Doomso has come back. It's not even an insult. Doomso has come back is very subjective because nipa on any area. A bet me about see a doom ni kanya. Into the hokra de Doomso ho. No, I say Doomso has come back away. A publication of false news. Which one is false? So endum kania wakra. Na si endum kania wone ho a. No si Doomso has come back. Then now to me citing in panel for a year first a publication of false news. But on the question. The odi attempt say former president cry a crom forward years sikano. Ono cry the one question. You are to data man so onko sundi attempt. And then I may boss something like the any kano. Said the noise NDC made in opposition. Say yeah, respecting human rights, you respecting media for yeah, support you behind the attempt. Everybody should talk. Behind the attempt, everybody should talk. And I always say, wait, actually, Adomahine will come and comment about it. Because me said back in the day, time actually join us money at the attempt. Adomahine was saying, yeah, allow me fire. And then Crawford so fire said Doomso has come back. And Crawford fire more fire at the end of the day, the ammo car. This is what something like that is talking about. Weaponization of the law against some people and not others. Oh, kitchen blogger no cry, there was a warrant against the person cry. No. Mama mo judges change law and they said the person needs a year allowed. And anyway, Ghana be a wanta. Country broke, country no broke. We all we day inside. No crying better there at a point. And me say as long as you move be 100 there. Yeah, ma kwine Emma obi kasa. Ghana enye one person there. What I say? Ghana enye one person there. Yeah, they are value President Kufuor. Value President Kufuor. He's very important to us. And we will not allow anybody to come and denigrate him or his record. Because President Mahama Crown on the first gentleman of the land. Ghana, your boss, your senior, no. President Mahama Crown son, I don't go deep President Kufuor. In fact, now, the last time President Kufuor birthday, President Mahama was there, Ibrahim was there. Omuni ni nyane cha cake. Omo respect no. Inti ye ma obia junior telita BCB. No, the gun jumping at it. Did the President Kufuor temper any mayor form. No, we'll continue to elevate President Kufuor. Talk about the why positive. Say free school feeding on the MIA, health insurance on and I'm calling TikTok. No, come here. Say, you man no crime. And I man a commerce so no. What was some colanket and get a plus when you are boy you call Oni. Omu na crash and the levels of brown. I don't know what form. Omukro Omu Kolanisi, they've read and they know what the fuck say. Into way I don't even need to come and make time minimum test you cry. Uncle I don't crash our level. So level nani abua kwasiano. Uncle I know muti TikTok nko match level. So level no and wani abua kwasia. Wanya abua kwasia no go chop. Why nya abo akwase you no go chop every day be abo akwase obi movie akwase aba and engosi aga issues. Anybody who refuses to address issue, no, they are attending. It's a small screen, a camouflage. The person wants to hide away from lack of intelligence. Obia who nim intelligence, who nim the one of the out the quiet him the who nim the you face at the end head on and deal or address the issue. Who nim the na and how the oya now the bia who kwakwe when you attempt the who nim the you face it. Obia mistake and you fire it. Man kwake can be there. Bill Bones said between 1981 and 2000, P and NDC sold more than 350 state-owned enterprises. Yes, your friend Diversity Implementation Committee. President Ronald Sam no more say because most of the state companies until they decided to sell it off. Until Bill Bones, they all can your friend Diversity Implementation Committee and they sold some of those companies because the rationale behind this is your stronger private sector by a ton any. These are the things and 24-hour economy. No, so our factories, what they call North Kaneshi, you see some of those factories I told the higher churches. And we can bring those factories back. I pay Juma, my boys and girls. Oh, where did you attempt to 24-hour economy factory back? Attempt to convert to 124-hour economy. And no, attempt will not stop us from asking about 24-hour economy. No. What do? Yeah. Juma we answer na do kitchen blog in Ebel Muntino. We know how to ask the questions. Clifford the chair say, good afternoon, Stefia. Ghana is gradually plunging into something we've never seen before. The tribal blackmailing of a particular tribe. It's Monsieur, may I meet him? I'll the video will be sending on one cast say. Oh yeah, Haja Fati because Haja Fati said you said be able 1 million. Haja Fati Jimmy and I know ye 10 year or no 10 year boy. Hey! And Haja Fati supporting Akanfo. So his hatred is for Akanfo. When you know it's because he has hatred for Akanfo. And you divide Akanfo no aside the hatred ataso. Neka ebe den na branti a wundi 40. Ubetimi ate o 32 akwa ye obi maame. Sese bi o se chese. Me crown say me repeat as me to say 1 million. Because even though Haja Fati me kwa waye me da no. Politics no me. I have no right to go and insult her too. Me come one because now me a branch kitchen blogger cry me in the past me feel that. But this time round, you also target a particular ethnic group no. Embasso. Share. Me sin te su koko bia obi eni e jaiti fita. Ebeneze tiemo no say and also silently selling government concessions. Exactly. NDC abide by in fact between the Kufu at the time. Ye banning a friend saying sale of government property. NDC buy a man left a sale of government lands, ne government property. Into more beton. Into young kofona attention in anko ha. By the time I'm only beba so a ton in na. Ne asan declare in as a Bank of Ghana laws. Yaboka. E cannot say entremu. E cannot say entremu. Hey, we will continue to ask the question. Doranate say if you NDC is digging their own grave. Yes. Because NDC, me see if NDC knows what is good for them. Ashanti region, NDC nya 33% of the total vote. That is more than 600,000. It is half of the 1.3 million vote about Nyanya Ashanti region. NDC in Kwanya or above 600,000 votes in Ashanti region. And so much more kitchen blog and my debut Ashanti Fatem. Sa 6 million munye biem. Obien Jimmy yo. Sa 6 million munye biem Ashanti region. Me how many party Julius Zebra? Julius Zebra has to do a big convincing and San Ashanti region at time and 6 million votes. Because you can't eat your cake and have it. To me, the one group attempt on for money yet to say dormant. We are no 6 million votes near the mamo. 600,000 votes Ashanti region. 600,000 votes. NDC. Are these people so our vote, you know, it's more than votes at NDC now or voter region. A home point NDC World Bank. NDC got more votes in Ashanti region than voter region combined. And so sorry, I'm a kitchen blogger do matem. So I'm going to do so. The piano do matem. To the extent I would call Otum for so. Hey! Otum for an essay Asante man. No, as them can say. No, as I no. As I word number, maybe I mean to be bodda. What the year 2 for you are not some Teletubbies if you are my dreams over from. I said, the Ben or year 2 for her. My young one do my honey dada. Miss Moon cross the line. I said, I did about to move no. Ade beto mu no mu be say even if one year say yakọ campaign okuma ye be serious oh. If we don't want some particular people to be part of Ghana, Monka, now why Ashanti region, the other regions, so it's no problem. If you don't want Ashanti to be part of Ghana, why free now? Because you can't subject, this is state-sponsored bullying. State-sponsored bullying. Montian da, mon can't the doubt bra, oh, wait here, Jai. And I say Captain Smart to Kako kind or the Captain Smart at all, and I have respect when I Captain Smart don't know here respect for the way. Oh, here respect for the way. Or the heading. Wow, so what declare said journalists be gonna be a no one answer to be a me what wow, SHS no when you know what journal oh and answer obi oh and answer a friend saying a Captain Smart oh and answer Bobby. Now Bobby time Bobby saw microphone. Ah now Bobby Bobby now kitchen blogger we no mini teletabis now more him. Bobby Ansan, when Bobby Ansan was the voice of the afternoon, Bobby Ansan was the man. Now kitchen blogger, now only mini teletabis now more. And there was also one answer to Obia because Yamo Sikanti edited at him. Eric Donko say if you forget to say NDC for diverting attention from 24-hour economy, because 24-hour economy is dead on arrival. It's dead on arrival. I could see a champion say if you please, President Mahama is not innocent. Okahuna atembidie ni akoso mem president who president na me come cry me ya mem president okahun James Owusu kwa atensi efia. So are you also saying 60 billion loss declared by Bank of Ghana in 2022 was shared among who? Yes. Me say as long as Bank of Ghana doesn't give us details of the loss. We are citizens. Yeah, Bank of Ghana and Bank of Ghana. It's whether it's 2022 or 2025. And was sent Bank of Ghana for my further and better particulars of who Omode Sakano and why they took the decision to write it off as bad debt. Share. They be a bad debt. Here for the Sakana and Kakasi ever writing it off. Here for the canoa. And Kakasi ever I could say champion if you had an person who defended Mahama about this issue, only or don't know what sponsor them the beginning. What you say? Intimate few be a Clifford chain or say if you're President Mama, I am a respect. I'm a woman of crime here because at the way he should have intervened and called people to order. Dora say I'm surprised if you is trying to defend Mahama. If you're Mahama in the Akosono, don't defend him any day, anytime. Why? Raphael and Ketiano say even MPP grassroots member cry NDC cannot jail. Me say at the end, I bet say won't to me case opinion. Abranya cannot be jailed. Me see case we ebe konkon ho sana 4 years aba. Omo jail obia. Some attempt to some jail they will go for appeal. And then pending the appeal no mbeji bail. I mean just say serious. Me say na branch na kano. Also a perspective facts over lies. Yeah, more be akwa mo ndi ntro and get away with the ntro no. Ntro na so many now there akada to the extent that say President Mama say you be akoka friends NDC any whoever the police or whoever is arresting this gentleman so akoye do so has come back no. Ye declare friends Kufuado Achim Sakawa mafia. NDC ni ben afre Kufuado Achim Sakawa mafia. NDC ni ben ana one friend Kufuado ne Achim for God be Musa o me Achim Sakawa mafia. NDC ni ben one kabi including mo kitchen bloggers ne omo mini teletabis nyina omo frɛ Kufuado Achim Sakawa mafia although omo nya Sakawa o enso Kufuado nkɔchi omo ambetum ba obi akoya billboard say Dumso has come back o se wo kɔchi no the hypocrisy of the system and understand saying the hypocrisy weaponizing the law against opponents this will be an adwin ye miatie and obe support say it's a way. We will call it out facts over lies. Oh, the bra 20 times. 20 times we'll come and debunk it. We'll dismantle it and debunk it. You will dismantle it and debunk it. Hey, friends, Dora say if you stop defending Mahama, now what can say? Mama come across who? Okaho. And I attempt the dealing in our air cost to make you free so name the air cost. Hey. Truth is, can you have a debate with Sami Jemfi over the $3.8 billion? Plus, the facts is there. Yeah, you'll be any debate. Sami Jemfi, an employee of Bank of Ghana. He's not a banker. He's not an economist. He's not an accountant. And you need some jemfin debate be out Bank of Ghana debt. The facts are there. Ye person any obi debate to be accountant for our money account. Ye mo bia me propaganda bia with Bank of Ghana. No. Ye mo bia na nice be no say if ya waka say ye ben fees abrant ye no forget no kra na ye wadwuma Cecilia Johnson. Yes, Cecilia Johnson and me hwe ni di no. These are noble women on it. Nana Kuredu Ajima Rollins Moti NDC 31st December Cecilia Johnson a friend saying Mami Sheliaite Nana Kuredu Betty Modi Drisu. These are women one pan or so MPP mumpa or so no croy MPP ni wakoso camera to odi o matem ba wo de kitchen blogger de bia yama kwan Hajia Fati be din attempt sebie bu sebre mpre 1 million say oye kwase aba hey won kwa na wate so no na unim kuda won hwe no what one man na da kumbe so ya no pa gone too soon udidi matem kwa na wate so no etiemo say all those who call to tell you to respond to him secretly and not to respond to him NDC for Joseph Osei you are smarter than this guy until ignore him or you're uncultured. Well, that's a so massa uncultured the cry obi medidi obi atem ni obi hine atem obi a medidi matem me am a stickler for women obi ba attacking my yen ebe gange will deal with the person me say obi na don't descend into the gutter, will descend into the pit of hell and fire him. Maybe I have a personal interest in dealing with this gentleman in a minute elitabisu. Because maybe kunukra me. All those studio highlights now upon home and just say this is a mini telitabi and not the brain in your juma. The only place a juma is when insult is at stake. Only baby on the first or dini young quarterman and a home was sorry no. I didn't not take or say a narcissist. This will do be at them and son no never back. Ne home one sorry narcissist because we are say so big for everybody. You want to be and a media for you now you will be a papa ho. Obia or brand young quansi and son on shine no not draining your papa or your narcissist. Kwame Asante, I say I'm loving you, big sister. Your ancestors are speaking through you. Upon sister, this same president Mahama now who praising his son the onim hoshe no. Wouldn't at high heavens. No? He's the one who said Ghanaians have a short memory. Is that President Mama is fully in charge of everything. On one has microphone, and I said that he need to so him the okoso. Ain't men defending no your pa chopa, men defending no cry. What I say, a friend saying, brother, or say if you are what is Brony Pete and Pachobusa, somebody next to you, or explain who is Brony Pete. Because my kitchen bloggers know minute later bison. Or my achievement, a baby, I seen in an my wedding Brony Pete. So they are proud to talk. And I mean, Brony and Brony, any pacha obi bini. Oh, I go for boy in one. It's only baby or elevate one race above on one race, no. Mr. Oya narcissist. On one crowd, Phyllis and Yacoponia and Coboni Brony. Until no elevate Brony over himself, bibinino. I didn't yet. Oh, reading one who be. Nipa knowledge in entity any subai. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with how you bibini and now you bruni. Subai. Dora de wire the person me praise President Mama Dora say on TSC. And another focus if ya it's ridiculous how this stinky guy is living in the DMV. No, me dem boni di wa ha. Or see government bina NDC abano ma pampano. Me dem catch me say me boni di wa ha da. Nindino is not qualified to me in my mouth. Until I'll never mention him. A friend saying, Nana, Kofi Asam, if ya, Obi Didi Ukunatema, you have every right to brag about your husband, brag about him. No one you know who. Obi Anoni, I want to mean by bragging about Nere Subano and say, oh, you bruni. Brag about the qualities of the person. Now, me bragging about me, Kurun. Oh, to me, half of the person my husband is. Obedi my husband attempt the message back. Obi Obedi Natem of Yak, or Yak, and he member back. Or ye Muslimi ni member back. The me uncles Munin I as antin cremo, to me Bejina Mecase, and cremofo Koran, or Sebi Bruce 7 prayer 1 million, or be the toilet. Now, member back. I'll come and fire it. She. Gone were those days, Yamen, Casa, Debbie, Obia, Yenina, Bodam Nibi. What Bodama, Bodam Chubia. When you're clear to say, I see you are okay, blow be attempt there. I mean, I forget to cry. I see nobody can intimidate anyone in this country. Absolutely. 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 Abrante baako so say the money is in Kenofoyata's pocket. If the money now Bank of Ghana for loss or Kenofoyata ho aban or to NDC government, they have all the power, all the resources to go and collect the money from Kenofoyata. Go and collect the money. Don't come and tell us any cock and bull stories at Bank of Ghana about loss. Now I catch a scan or Kenofoyata and say you can't collect it. Go to court and prove your case beyond reasonable doubt. Yen tran to say kitchen bloggers don't say when we can and without evidence. No, bring the evidence. So somebody am okay can't answer no about it because you don't have evidence for court. Court today and say no. Bring the evidence. Who the amuka say agrobi na mbedi wa ho. Daniel say Abronye, please never run away from the truth and allow President Mahama and his gurus to put you in and suffer because Jesus even suffered. Nti Abronye oh suffer. Obi so dey o catch Abronye no. O say Abronye never run away. Into on face Lord no nemra no on hwe. Ye first saying. Dora maka message we say. Bento say if you have God bless you. Bento also God bless you more. Why? Kofi good or say President Mahama and Crawford and I supporting Crawford no mudidi atem no, and we have all seen it. Boatin say you are right. If your NDC supporters don't read, most of them or more general form into omo de be country omo bia no mu de chire. In fact, this week so omo nyina were singing the same song. And if you poke anokra na onye asantini, and if you poke anokra na wapon ho same one song. So unya obi ho asem nka. Unya any negative because me say me de me ho. Me say me wi a obi esikada. Me say me nkoji obi abraboda. Into omo nya bibi anka. Ti anu say upon ho. And I say if you poke anokra nya asantini, he didn't cry the answer. Wait. Adwene your coins. Me come see me tie na nka makoji o musika da. Nka move ameto. Onye obi anka me nya mo kitchen bloggers ni bi o mu ye. No, facts over conjecture. Facts over intro. Facts over false narrative. Facts over smear campaign. Ye ma obi akwan. What I say? Ye ma obi akwan. Dora say it again. Ekufuado is the most insulted president. And so Ekufuado ankochi omo antum. See, Ekufuado kwa their friend Achim Sakawa mafia wankochi obia. Achim Sakawa mafia ye de tono wankochi obia. So they abet now be did atem obia papa obia mame man woman girl hwan everybody. Ubaba be di obia atem. Yeah, more be akwan sao. Yeah, more be akwan. The difference will be clear and we'll make it very clear to everybody. Otimboaten say, I'm very surprised that they are doing this to Abronye. Masa Abronye case in Kwade Nkosiaga. O de he. You will bet me up. Just a frustration. Just cobra sa na 4 years as soon. That's it. For 4 years as soon. That's all they want to do. Frankly, doctor, or say Mahama is pretending say onim, but this is how far he can go against his enemies. Gasconi TV say if you call a spade, Mahama is the one behind everything that is happening. Accounts just to silence them. Yeah, mobia can silent obia because Ghana na idea. Obi akania onye important more than obi a fence and cranny. Obi so yesemni onye more important than obi oye akani. Ye nyina one. Ntu na dama branch na obeka say na Ghana belong to Asante for me tian one time. I'm saying that is a very amateurish, uneducated, silly comment. What I say, but here makwansu mo bi so targeting akanfo say e be didi o matem. CID boss you targeting in Nigeria because we say CID boss in akani tie kwa here ni. Emba so such a noble woman wa born bra. That you betimi di IGP man ye. Ye ma kwa ma didi na tem. It will never work. We will come at you and disabuse the minds of the people. In fact, a friend saying, Kodie, or say Mahama can't take what he empowered his own people to dish out. That's true. Near mana one casamoma kitchen bloggers see the year microphone, and then Obi di yamu kakrebio. And upokranya bi Obi a billboard say do some stop a question anything. How is this publication of false news? That's leading to fear and panic and alarm. How is this even amount to that? The okan Achim Sakawa mafia no cry ankoche no. I say, frankly, why does he not speak Fanti on his show for Busano? Monsieur Onaka Sanjini wundi o to me come Fanti Kasano. And on to me because on the half na ye Fanti na kaso hate no. Into unpack. That is why he attacks accounts. And now non kasa in the voice will be sending on one kind. On one kind. Unpack and force him. And on pe obi answer pe. Nobody is forcing you. you can decide to change your orientation. Say the abrochobia also or by also a beman. You can identify as non-acanophobia because then third the animal be the important issue is Bema Ghana 24-hour economy be ejuma and kofobenya ejuma ye and kofobeko school. These are the bread and butter issues. The economy and manage and party. These are the bread and butter issues. Yeah, mobia me obia me divert attention from me. What I say? And we don't concern baby. You must say if you the thing is I say if you does the thing have a real family? I don't even know whether that thing has a real family. I don't know. Frankly, Dr. C, I appreciate your knowledgeable sense of focus on national issues. I like the fact that you are ready for him. Oh, we are ready for years. Maybe I say why hear me for more than 8 years. 2020 year to Aba. This guy wey incite NDC for supporters, catch NDC for supporters. Omu read this say election results na ya no. Electoral commission strong room na final results no one. Mimi jina TV so ama me changing Mahama results ya me Kufuado. And I'm the Kufuado there worry ama Mahama. And NDC for many Teletubbies believe this. Elections no results if electoral commission strong room. Any collation centers never TV station. All throughout the elections, Mimi Jina TV, so I'm nowhere near computer database now. I'm gonna enter data now. And so this guy will succeeded in telling NDC mini Teletubbies said, Mimi Jina TV, so metumie jai TV na me. I ready na go. I'm a mema sasa election results no. I'm a nanka Mahama winning election no, but me the Mahama the na ma Kufuado. And I'm the Kufuado the na ma Mahama. Can you imagine this guy? He sat on air. Catch almost say na your baby kumi. 2020 elections. This person, a general form. And it's so sad. Said during that time, you could make a report to a police headquarters. Said this is what this guy is doing. Now, was someone in Crawford Crown so be about despite media. Police CID boss at the time, the COP Kenny Abua, and I'm mentioning his name. They mean yeah, governor movement conjecture you. Police CID boss, Yera Kenny Abua, Osio, where the and any NDC phone can away the asset and boss of one and this is 2000 elections. Akwawi. Yet two people despite media or masha da honum and common the weapons but despite media. Because of this kitchen blogger winning the mini Teletubbies. Oh yes, I agenda no the best me kunuso. No dear me crowd and me kunu di my better brochen na den. In fact, Okaya cancel me crowd my department or to only power be a hoote. Kitchen blogging no empty conco full of hate it's just sad but yeah build the Ghana mind that will go beyond this generation on mine be kon anim e be fa into my pefra and it doesn't and no how mine you building a name calling. It doesn't matter how many times you insult anybody, it will not change inflation. It doesn't matter how many times you insult anybody, it will not change the fact that you need factories and ranti and maba wane be to the extent that a jumani honti obi to make share East Legon farm massa line 7 on better no make video. Or money 20 Ghana cedis call no baba kwakoda because a jumani ho. And this government promised us a 24-hour economy. You believe it, including the people of the same region. Oh, did you matter no? Omu believe it. Ashanti region and now BNM say MPP for World Bank. They rejected MPP. And 600,000 of those voters voted NDC. 2000 elections, NDC for 27% total vote in Ashanti region. 2024, NDC 33% of total vote in Ashanti region. Region where a region that gave you almost 700,000 votes, more than the vote at one Kasa World Bank voter region Kramao. But that region, who did you matter? How many times Abons was so camera edited in the region for them? And on any be of in the region, there be every day there is other people. Either accounts, Muslims in Cranford, obedi dupia them. Why are you talking about ethnocentric comment? Nipa na mas sponsored na when the particular ethnic groups not them no one the only ethnocentric. Now he has rather the audacity. And to say there you also for beduko because cancer na santifo mad omu wicked. Seriously. Yeah, machi call in the office said no idea where I can one can ye. Yes, young mum. Yeah, tribal bigots. Until brofona sinti. He's using it anyhow. Say you have attacked or be a particular group. Subai, if you have a book, Subai is based on tribe. Obiane said they own in Subai or Befa growing up. Subai is not determined by tribe and Akra Ufrim. So free Accra now so what say I was say. Free Kumasi now so what say I was say. Free North so what say I was say. Subai, it is no respecter of tribe and not ethnic group. And so no man manipulate kwan did the attempts at the same thing out there who opponent or the young for yen silence you. Kofi Adoma kra na ni bako aye yabo ni tue kra Kofi Adoma kra nya ne de akọ Kofi Adoma so ye Kofi Adoma na Kofi Adoma ena Kofi Adoma ni bebo na Kofi Adoma ena ne de wada o respect just oni nyansa sem bia obeka just empty infantile trivial unnecessary jabs enu nko anonim one ne mini telita bisi nyina no a atembidie any kabasta no more the abano mu didi atem nothing that will help Ghana move forward. President Mahama 24-hour economy na mo pulling it down because mo wanyansa ni nim dia you use your airtime to promote the positive thing and President Mahama here. Even though you're NDC here, that is what you should be using your time to do. Obey you so time na promote President Mahama on fan could the opponent atem. Mr. President Kufuor by first 1 year and a half. Now we're delivering a free SHS. President Mahama by 1.5 years. If you say 24-hour economy no yeah into what also do NDC no. What they say use the time to push 24-hour economy. Kakrana or no push it. Kakrana no elevated propagated threat nkofo o President Mahama yes or there be. What they Satan ba the opponent at them including ma oba we yase ne hobon ye be run the draws. Obe run Samira draws. Obe unnecessary things. I am promoting 24-hour economy no. Into Ukraine who claims oh yeah NDC no, you are not even helping NDC. You are not helping NDC. Oh, bringing NDC down. I asemo when Juliana and Ponsa can say even President Kufuor NDC will be friend Nebuchadnezzar. Obi ankochi obia. The same thing how dey obi no be here obi how dey ya. And the crowd dey no kwenduru nchen baby ya. Obi si dum so has come back wa kochi no. Monchen krofo no. It's just sad. You who so be ane papa ni abamu na ebechi no. Sabi esikafo ye omu posti ni ma akai. Obi enu won ma ebekwa kochi ne sa. They say Abrante no tis le go no kwa all video man or ne man da no video mu no kwa. Ya mfa squad say ya nkochi no. Enso abronye hwe. Abrante no crash eyi hwan akotade eno no de kochi chese. Akotade na de kochi no. Yes. Ya nche no obi enu say yeah, but the power lies go arrest abronye. Go arrest am. Na yeden ena yeden a friend saying ordinary who media say if ya I wonder why he insulted Ghana people including their chiefs and they allowed him on their land. From now on we are waiting for him in Ashanti. We will teach him a lesson. That be on don't try Ashanti don't try Sidin cry for you attempt to say they said your blue 7 predators and cry for nipa. Did you amatem? And nobody came to even talk against it. What I say? Inti what be obedi the attempt. You belong to the same category. Esther Sam Jackson, I say if I like your glasses, very cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tia famu si anum se ni enda mase. Me read mo message number to me read message and be afa many so. I think Kate na dubuedu. I say such a person lack what we call objectivity before patriotism. Okay, I hear you. Afo Kwame, or say if you Eric don't call, did you live in Kaswa? MSOB is trying to look for you in Kaswa there. Frankly say, I have followed you from Adom FM and you've always been truthful, fearless, and determined. I truly support what you are doing. Now, branch and the yam facing boot for boot, but you know, and yet Dora Natem, I can't comment, but Dora say, how far the NDC foot soldiers can go before they can't read. Illiteracy, you know, it's a disease indeed. It's sad. If asempa si trimude kinkon enye trimude me dem tu atemdidie mo kinkon eno ni nidi atemdidie odi nkofo atema na chese ne homo asori so ne no omo to aba platform to didi atem ube didi atem anya ha dey didi atem that's your sister. If you don't let that boy distract you, Brown distracted me. We are facing him head on. With this drama issues, person can Bank of Ghana they have fired it today. We are asking, we are standing on business 10 toes down to ask where's the money? Who are those people? I know they can. Bank of Ghana must come and give us the details. And yes, trust is Kanashi. $3.18 billion. More than sika ekot. Na sika we 3 billion no kwa kwaje wa IMF. One conditionality so mo de ma yen. Na sika 3.18 billion ashe. Mo be kire yen baby asika no wo. Which people owed it? Because here for the canal, there's no way in hell you people would have written it off. Into Munchrayen. What I say? Aha. Into Nayunina. Mamma Famusi and said, I'm in Damasi. MP need the America. Nobody should be quick to condemn the MP and crucify the MP. Everybody will have their day in court. Let him have his day in court. Not say FBI for any case, some claims some more against him. Let them prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Into the facts are matching or no. Yes, or more probable cause as an umbecho, but it doesn't mean that automatic or you're guilty. What I say? And yet automatic so you're guilty. Let the law take its course. Let the law take its course. Into no bia ehunonya na de. Inti ebehu no krene wom. Ube didi atem na wako feche na wako toka ama na ya abrefo. Emfa. Na ya no de beche wo. Ye mu bi de ye mma no kwan. Ye mma sa kwan no ube didi atem me untumi betoka ama me. Na ya na nitiri mo mre. Na betoka ube didi na atem ade awo. Edi ni panatem di ni wumbe di na te wi ano makojina akotoka ama no. No. Ye need da ho Allah. You to me media na ice water say makocha 1,000 Ghana. Obo as Ghana ya de mano no don fanto data ni bi ano de chiche no. Divert attention from the issue. Now I'm bloggers in discuss on highlight it. Diversionary tactics. Don't take it. Next is what posting your issue. Teachers abandon the omoka. Workers' salaries, they must pay. Those are the issues. We'll continue to focus on it. We will continue to focus on it. Oh, me na obeche pi ni ayi. I'm a me husband crowd to me listen issue. No have case obeche na yire car. Hey. Now nim cars ami kunu use. Obeche. Oh, obenye obi mu na obedi nana ya na kasa sa afa na na wa ba abroche fufuro ntino. Ono ane na ni ya ne toto. Nka ka se nana ya ache wa abroche anko ba be car. A land travel say, every day. Hey, when I make an what cast money I collect na money need daily. My mistake. Or by attempts of criticizing Kofi Adams. Or what? The thing I answer. Say na ya calling the act of be no. Or should I be find this if only be nice or criticizing a cast or ye call. Obwa, mini Teletubbies. And in I answer diversionary tactics. Diversionary tactics. Me say yen untumi fa Toyota Camry o se Lantra o se hwan untumi fa me dada yen cars ye kuru no mi twikra ye che say cars papa bi yen can say what dinipa them with something that is so sacred to say awo o chira no abegina na ode nana ya de o soft o nana ya o you good me say bedi wechi you go talk through. America car oko car max ya urade America any mistake meant like I had your head throw na ya dey me say oh you good or the amount 14 cross line e bra first na udidi atem no bien feel no kitchen cabinet for no